Hello everybody, I am Super Cheetah, or Zoe Celeste, and today I will be going over my streaming schedule for the future, my lore, and basically just everything about me. So, we're going to start with who I am, and this is me, Zoe Celeste, or Super Cheetah, and if I can move my character, this is my full body. You can see the black boots, skirt, safety skirt, because don't want to be too reveal. And yeah, this is what I look like. I can zoom out, but I don't have a mouse wheel, so I can't adjust where I am. That's why it's in the presentation. So, why the two names? The two names are because I originally started out this YouTube channel as Zubachita, and I'm going to touch that name, but I want to actually name this character Zoe Celeste. So, uh, my actual character name will be Zoe Celeste, while the streaming name will be Super Cheetah. Basically, it's going to go into my lore, which I will go over in a minute. Now, my actual schedule, which I'm going to move out of the way here. I am going to be posting shorts 3 times a week, so you guys can get your shorts filled, because I know you guys love those. Stream days will be the first and the second Saturday, and the third Saturday of the month. For now, I'm only going to be streaming twice a month, but that might increase depending on certain factors that I will discuss in the future. I will also change the stream into a long form video on the Saturdays that I am not streaming. Streams will be at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States. Now, this is my actual backstory / lore. So, basically, in my universe, a long time ago, there was a creature called Aetherion. Aetherion was a being that came into the world knowing what he needed to do. And he bound all of the monsters and the gods of the universe to make sure that humanity and life could thrive, since there were so many freaking wars that were destroying everything. Now, he had a sister. Neither Aetherion nor the sister had names at the time. They just came into the world as is. Well, the sister did the exact opposite of what everything Aetherion did. Aetherion basically decided that life wasn't a part of the order that he was going to make of this universe. So whenever he bound something, he left the world destroyed and basically in ruins, because that was what the order required. Now, that brings to what his sister did. His sister, which he called Golden due to her hair, was somebody who healed the destruction he wrought. So, whenever he would destroy everything, she would heal everything. And that would go back and forth between them for many, many years, until the day she decided to try to stop him due to the amount of destruction he was bringing, and she died, which caused Aetherion to wonder, why the hell am I even doing this? What is the worth of what I'm doing? And he died. Well, not exactly died, he fell. He was an immortal being, unlike his sister. So, when he fell into this little pocket dimension, he stayed there for many, many, many years. Then, these people decided to harvest some of the parasites within this invention, since they worked very well for mind control, which, in this world, after Aetherion fell, his chain broke, and all of the creatures of the universe that were locked away are now free. Monsters, gods, everything now lives uh, alongside each other after a very, very long thing called the Shatter Wars, which I'll go into in my comic, which I'm planning to make on the future, but for right now, just note there was a very high casualty rate and that the war lasted 5 very, very long years and was many wars just shoved within each other. Anyways, that brings us to modern day with my character here, Zoe Celeste. Uh, she is just an average person, has some chronic health issues, but nothing too bad. But she has something that she didn't know of until recently. See, when Ethereon was released, he didn't have very much of his body left, and his form changed into the one thing he saw closest to him, which was one of those little parasite things. Well, through some not great circumstances, he ended up dormant inside of Zoe here. Yeah, so one day he woke up after an accident and kind of is residing here within her now, within me. So, what does she do when she finds out that she has the powers of a god within her? Becomes a superhero. Of course, she becomes a superhero. I mean, who would not, guys? I mean, look. So that kind of explains my get up. I plan to get like a more actual superhero looking outfit in the future, but right now, whoop, I kind of like this get up. It looks nice to me and cute. So, this is kind of like the early day superhero outfit that she chooses, where she just kind of puts something together for now. Uh, but I'll get like an actual outfit for her hero look, and probably not too awful long. Now, this is Ethereum. Since he can't actually appear for her, for me, basically, because he's kind of stuck in the brain, uh, this is what he appears towards when he wants to actually show himself to me. The problem, he had to try to pick something non-threatening from my brain, and when he appeared like this, that's when I started calling him Ethereon, and he absolutely hates this form. But he's so committed that he refuses to change it. Like, no, no, I'm not changing my form again. Just no. And here is the size difference between me and him. This is me, and this tiny, tiny little guy right here. That's basically the size difference between me and his chosen form. He hates it, every second of it. So, now that goes towards my next part, which is my short-term goals as a VTuber. Getting monetized is probably one of the first things I want to do, purely because I want to try to get a proper VTubing setup, but those are pretty expensive. This is like the stuff I have right now is free, and I'm gonna try to learn how to do more for the future, but for right now, I'm kind of just stuck. But anyways, I want to also open a Patreon. Most of the proceeds for my Patreon will probably go into the channel, uh, and I'll probably be doing regular donations to different charities as well. Getting 1K subs on YouTube. That is also another short-term goal since I'm already halfway there. I want to start streaming semi-regularly, which means I want to start doing the bi-weekly streams, but not bi-weekly, bi-monthly streams that I was just talking about. I want to get text-to-speech up and running because Ethereon is actually going to be doing those. He's going to be reading you guys' comments, so be nice to him. And I want to get my first actual lore comic up and written, so you guys can see the full lore as to where Ethereon actually comes from, my story before this, and a lot of it will actually be involving uh, personal details about myself. Not exactly like personal, but just kind of like some of the stories I'm going to be already telling you anyway. And then here are my long term goals. I want to get a full VTuber model, which will probably take a very long time since they are very expensive, but I'm prepared to do that. And I want us to do a charity stream at some point or another. Specifically, I want to, for the first one, do the American Heart Association, uh, purely because, well, my grandfather ended up passing away due to heart issues, and it's kind of a thing near and dear to my heart. And I want to do a collab with one of my Oshis, which I'll go over in a minute who those two are. And I want to get my character lore comic up and running because I want to do it like a semi regular comic update, which my character will evolve like my little VTuber model as the comic goes on. And now, who are my Oshis? I have two Oshis. One is more of a comfort model for me, somebody that uh, makes me feel really safe and happy, and the other one just makes me laugh really, really hard. And those two are Shylily and Fillion. Okay, so Fillion is the one that makes me laugh really, really hard. I would love to do a try not to laugh with her. She is my absolute favorite when it comes to joke streams and stuff. But I love Shy Lily because her voice is very soothing. She makes me feel really happy, safe, and I would love to do a stream with her. Um, this is probably never going to happen, admittedly. I doubt Shy Lily will ever even know I exist, and I doubt even more that Fillion will even realize I exist. But it's my dream, guys. And maybe with you guys, I can get noticed by them. Maybe do a stream with them. Maybe. Someday. Someday. Anyways, here are my socials. The YouTube channel that you are watching this on right now. I have a Twitter, well, X, that I'll be using at some point in the future. And I'm going to be streaming on Twitch on the same time I'm streaming on YouTube. It'll be at the same time every 2 weeks, and I'll probably be doing streams that will be uh, like specific for certain holidays. Kind of like I might do a Valentine's Day stream. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And my real first stream is going to be starting next month. This is supposed to say 2 p.m. I will fix that in post. But anyways, February 7th on Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is when my first official stream with this character, with everything, with my lore out there, will be going on. So, that is all that I'm going to be talking about. And, uh, you know, I really hope to see you guys there. I'll be streaming on YouTube and Twitch for my first one. And yeah, thank you. And I hope to see you all in the future, recruits. Bye.